On June 12, 2025, a routine international flight prepares for departure from Ahmedabad, India. Air India Flight 171, a modern Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner stands ready on the tarmac bound for London Gatwick. The atmosphere is typical. Passengers are anticipating their journey and the crew is performing final checks. But in just moments, this ordinary day transforms into a scene of unimaginable tragedy. It etches itself into the annals of aviation history. The aircraft itself, registered VTNB, is an 11-year-old Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner. It represents a new generation of aviation, known for its efficiency and comfort. This particular aircraft, delivered to Air India in 2014, relies on two powerful General Electric GEnx-1B67 engines. Its involvement marks a somber first. Flight 171 becomes the inaugural fatal accident and hull loss for the entire 787 Dreamliner fleet since its commercial introduction in 2011. At 1:38 in the afternoon local time, Flight 171 lifts off from Ahmedabad's runway 23. The initial climb seems normal, but within seconds, disaster strikes. Just 30 seconds into its flight, the aircraft begins losing altitude. Despite maintaining a roughly wings level and nose-up orientation, it descends rapidly. A frantic mayday call crackles from the cockpit, with the flight crew reporting a catastrophic loss of power and thrust. The brief, desperate struggle unfolds silently to those on the ground. It is a chilling precursor to the devastation that follows. The Dreamliner's descent ends abruptly, just 1.5 kilometers from the very runway it departed. It slams directly into the hostile block of B.J. Medical College in Ahmedabad's Meghani Nagar neighborhood. The impact triggers multiple explosions, sending thick plumes of smoke billowing into the sky. The sheer force of the crash causes the aircraft to slide, leaving behind a scene of immense destruction. Parts of the plane, including its partially intact stabilizers and tail cone, are left precariously wedged into the multi-story building. The human cost is staggering. Onboard, 241 of the 242 occupants perish, including 230 passengers and all 12 crew members. The passenger manifest reflects a global community, with 169 Indian nationals, 53 British citizens, 7 Portuguese, and a Canadian among the deceased. The tragedy extends to the ground, where the crash kills 19 more people and injures at least 60 others. Among the ground casualties is Vijay Rupani, the former Chief Minister of Gujarat. His identity was later confirmed through the challenging process of DNA identification due to the intense heat of the crash site. Amidst the widespread devastation, a single remarkable story of survival emerges. Vishwash Kumar Ramesh, a 40-year-old British citizen, occupies seat 11A, positioned next to an emergency exit. In a twist of fate, the section of the aircraft where he sits detaches and lands on the ground floor of the hostel. Disoriented but alive, he unfastens his seatbelt and escapes through an opening created as the emergency exit rips away. He is hospitalized with multiple injuries including burns but is stable. Tragically, his brother, seated in a different row, does not survive. Within minutes of the crash, a massive rescue and relief operation mobilizes. The Ahmedabad Fire and Emergency Services Department receives the first call and dispatches units immediately, quickly issuing a brigade call for reinforcements. Over 300 firefighters, 60 fire vehicles, and 20 water bowsers rush to the scene. Multiple ambulances converge on the location. Roads leading to the site shut down, facilitating the urgent efforts. Teams from the Indian Army, the Border Security Force, the Central Reserve Police Force, and the National Disaster Response Force join the effort, working tirelessly amidst the rubble. The immediate priority for investigators becomes locating the crucial flight recorders, the black boxes. Approximately 28 hours after the crash, the first enhanced airborne flight recorder, which combines flight data and cockpit voice recordings, is found on a building rooftop. Later the same day, a separate digital video recorder, storing footage from the aircraft's external and cabin cameras, is also retrieved. The second enhanced recorder is located from the debris days later. All recorders are swiftly sent to the Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau lab in Delhi. The painstaking process of data retrieval begins to piece together the final moments of Flight 171. As the investigation by India's AIB, with assistance from UK and US experts, progresses, initial findings begin to surface. Reports indicate the aircraft's flaps and other control surfaces were properly configured for takeoff. Interestingly, the ram air turbine, a backup system designed to provide power during major failures, was operating when the plane went down. Some early reports speculate about a dual-engine failure, but India's aviation minister, Kinjarapu Ram Mohan Naidu, remarks, "It has never happened that both engines shut down together." Air India pilots even reenact the takeoff in a simulator, finding that deployed landing gear and retracted flaps alone do not cause a crash. The preliminary report is filed, but remains confidential. In the wake of the tragedy, Air India's parent company, Tata Group, swiftly announces a compensation package of 10 million rupees, or $120,000, for the families of each deceased passenger. They extend the same amount to ground victims and cover medical expenses for the injured. The airline also takes the poignant step of retiring flight number AI-171 and its reciprocal AI-172. They changed them to AI-159 and AI-160 out of respect for the victims. The devastating incident serves as a stark reminder of the complexities of modern aviation. It prompts enhanced inspections for Air India's Boeing 787 fleet and a commitment to understanding every detail of what occurred.